Welcome back to Timberborn and the Plains playthrough. So, how are we relatively doing? We're not doing too bad. We know we've got the bad water going down this channel now, so we don't really need to worry about the bad water on certainly on this, this section. Obviously, the bad water's going down, going off the map down there, but obviously we're using the bad water because we need the we need the stuff, the things and stuff. So that's all fine and dandy, as I said. It was still nice to have a sort of pond. We've got 600, but that's going to take a little time. We building, well, actually saying that, but we are building our Uber pond here, to be honest. So it's definitely going. Let's speed her up a bit. As normally I don't need to worry about this one so far. Now we're going to be blasting down this channel here once we've got this in. I will not do it until I've got all this infrastructure in, and then we're going to flood this. Now obviously we have to turn it off for the bad water because the bad water is going to come down at this level. That's why one reason why I don't want to do it yet. Obviously this is going to take a while to explore, but I might as well fill it up. I'm still a bit dubious about this scenario here. I don't think that's going to allow enough out, and I think we're going to flood. Which will be an interesting concept, but we'll see. Now, we can't really flood backwards. We could flood all this area, which is obviously our area. So I might think of something as a. I've got the sluice there, but it may be beneficial to sort of take a little bit of this out and do some. I suppose that's not really well. Yeah. We'll see. See before I fill it up. Where I want to go. To be honest, I think it would make sense. See, have I got actual tunnels? See, I've got tunnels. I've only got typical. I've only got like 600 science points, and I need 2,000 to get tunnels. So if I play one of the other ones, I've got absolute tons of science points. You know, so it's just the way things are going at the moment with all this. But we are getting there. We are going to do some. We're going to do some nice homes and things. Once we've got stable water system, which here, you know what I mean? I can, what I could do is then move some of this to this reservoir. So it would actually be able to take the water out of there and not take the water out of here. No, I don't need to bother then because it's such a big reservoir. And I was also thinking about this, wasn't I? And I think, we'll see how we go. That's for the bad water, which for some unknown reason we just don't seem to be able to get enough bad water going at all. It doesn't matter what I do, I can't think now. That's not the worst thing in the world, is a drought. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. I'm still trying to wait to get this going. Now that would be enough just there. Right, so now this is where we're gonna put our sluices. Right, so let's get our sluices going. A sluice. Like that. Now, I'm gonna need to turn this off. They're all synchronized, so this is what this is. Close bit above contamination of 1%. Then we're gonna do this. No, I'll do it this way, like this. So that blocks that off. This is probably going to be a bit of a problem. But let me put the sluices Let me put the sluices and this system here at full. You know, well, what I mean is get on with them, is what I mean. Get on with them. Don't worry about blasting. I mean, this is going to take an enormous amount of time to get done. I've got 4 going. I've got 2 vacancies and a drain. I just can't get enough bad water at all. Let's do what are we doing? Supply goods to other warehouses. Yes. Supply to this one, will you? I suppose I wonder if I could do that. Does that mean it's going to get them? I suppose. What would be? Now I haven't done it yet, and this is where this might actually come into. See, it's quite high there. Why don't we try? Ooh, scout with your phone again. Yeesh. Do you know, one of them I've got absolute tons of money. Another one I've got sweet Fanny Adams. I've got sweet Fanny Adams. Do you know something? It would be nice to think about. Have I got any? Yeah, I suppose I have, haven't I? Because I've got it done. Let's rotate 1, 2, 3, 4. That's. I know this is going to look absolutely stupid, but don't worry about it. It's all going to come good in the end. I'm going to make. I'm going to try and make a fluid dump system here. If I can get this to work. Come on. The trouble is sometimes this could be a bit iffy. Trying to get... that might work. Where do I want the... I'm not going to bother with that because I don't think that was any going to be any use. But let's. Am I going to get this? Am I going to get this up here? Yeah, right. Okay. The thing is I sort of. I've got nothing holding now. It will produce this. Like I said. It was a good idea at the time. Well... I know I could do it with this, but... well, I can't do it with these because I don't have the money to actually unlock them. So that's a bad idea. But if we get this going, then we can actually... Well, they can build that one anyway. They can build that one. I know they'll be able to build that one. We'll see what else they can build when they can get close up there. Which would be another one like this. They may be able to build so much of it. And then as long as I can get this lot, I can start to build the what I want here. So we'll leave them to do that. Again, I'm trying different things. This is the whole point about trying. Some people say I'm very trying, but that's just the way it goes. My mum loves me anyway, so that's good. What's that, boy? And anyway, right. So this needs to be built as well. I've got 500 left. That's not too bad. I was going to get rid of some of this as well, obviously. But I've done a carbon and blown that up and forgot to actually put that back again. Do you know, it's funny. I've been obviously playing this for a while, and I'm so into this game. I love it. It's brilliant. I just like the way that you can. Maybe I was some sort of builder in my past life. I don't. So we are building this. Like I said, I've not tried this before. I'm trying to. The whole point is I'm going to put a fluid dump now because this is dirt. It should theoretically make that food because I'm going to need to. I need more beavers. I've got quite a few beavers, but I need more, if you get what I mean. But I also need food, and this food is terrible. So I can't get any more. If I get any more, I'll be dead because they'll kill them all. So I need more food to be able to think. But there's a vast amount of land on here. What are you worried about? No goods in stock. Is it because I haven't cut the trees? Cut the trees. Cut the trees. Trees, cut them trees, cut them trees, and cut them trees. Oh, you cut that trees, whatever you like. Then you could, well, no, we'll forgo that. I suppose we could flatten it all. That'd be a place for a nice fluid dump as well, wouldn't it? If we could flatten it up and do a bit of a circle here. And have to do me drawings. But so we've got one guy. I mean, it's been able to do two, which is I thought that's was it. Yes, it can do two up. So now I've got that. How many? What's blanks on here? Like I said, I'm trying something new here. Let's dump some water. Let's go back up to 190. Probably need to do a bit more, actually. Do a bit more. Let's go back down to that a bit more. Now go over to 190 where it was before. All this water will gush through anyway. Yeah, we've got a drought. That's all the water I've got. But I've kept a lot of it, so we should be okay. Yeah. So these are, they're sort of out the side, but as long as they're about halfway, they won't die. And obviously this won't die either, so that's pretty good. Oh, this goes in and out like a lemon yo-yo. Build that. Ooh, sorry about that. I got a bit closer there. How are we doing with everything else? Obviously, we've run out of our. Oh, that's good. Not too sure about that. It should get stuck. I mean, it's the wrong way around, but it should be fine. I'll put these up at thing as well. That's good. These can be built really fast. I'm happy with that. So now I've got the option to either implement this now and pray like. Let's see. Is it going to get that high? See, I think it might only get to this high. The reason why is because this is this high. This cannot go higher than this because it can't push the stuff through high enough. But anyway, let's not worry too much about that. I don't know how far I can. Well, I want to do that. I also want to do that. Just let it. I'm giving them a bit too much to do. I know, but how are we doing with this? So how can they not build all this then? Let me have a gander. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Can they build this? Too far. No, they can't. Oh, yeah, it would have to be that, wouldn't it? Right. Right. Let's go up one. This is mental. And see how much... Because obviously they can get up there now, and they should be able to build most of this. Right then. Then I can get... Once I know my food's going up a bit more, I can get more of everything. I'm definitely not going to change that. And I don't want to change that. And we are... it's got tons of water. See, the only alternative would be to... I mean, that's a lovely bad water. Sounds wrong in so many ways. Ah, guys, don't do them. Don't do them. Don't want you to do them. I know I could... I don't even know how far this will reach like that. I want you to do these ones first. And then I want you to do that. But I'm still want you to build me ding dong. Ding dong. Ding 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 dong. This thing. My thing of doom. I can't believe I'm trying this. This is mental. It's gotta work. It has. It's gotta work. We're getting the water. I mean, we're running out of water here. This is a bit of a disaster, but I'll just put this right the way down, and all the water that's left can flood down here. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit low, like, isn't it? But it's still they're still planting. They're not dead. I mean, these are dead anyway because you can't get to there. But this is now getting built. Why is that getting built? I don't want to get. I want it to build, but I don't want it to be built. I want to be getting this built because this is cool. Oh, so we have got this built. Now they can. Just build me thing and stuff. Like I said, I've not tried it, so I can use this on another place if it works. It's supposed to in my mind, but in my mind, everything works until it doesn't. Which is invariably the case. I'm going to get this ready. I don't need to go down that. I don't need to go down there. I'm going to get this ready to explode. How many have I got left? Oh, I've got 62. So get this ready. So when I'm ready, I'm ready. That wording makes sense to me. I'm just going to blow this down to a consistent, instead of it being too high and dropping off. And then they can do what they want then. I think that's... This is more likely... I see. Ah, yes, so that's why I did the 3. I couldn't remember why I did the 3. But that's the 3 as well. I can do this 3, but I don't think I can get to it because... Oh, yes, I can. I've done 3 there, but that is technically a 1. I'm not really too much bothered. They're going to start putting this... They can put these in, but they're going to have to walk down and get this in. That will sort... I'm still dubious about this though. That's the problem. I'm still not convinced that that will be enough to not flood everything. Let's just let's set that up. The only problem being is if I set that up, where is all the planks and the things? Because if I cut that off, I will not be able to get back again. Well, not easy, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Is I'll do this. Then if I do screw it up for a larky, then at least that way I'll be able to get back. Because they can come down here. Where else can they come? No flipping where. Oh, well that's a bit of a problem as well then, isn't it? Well, that's not going to work. Let's scrap that idea. Because I can't get down to that other side anyway. If I take this... The reason why I'm doing this is it's not the first time that I've basically cut all the beavers off and not been able to do anything. And oh, well, that was not an intelligent idea. So how we're doing? Can't until we're finished. But what the hell needs to be finished then? Can't do that behind that. Wow. Look. You can reach that. We can also reach that as well. I don't think this is the reason why that it's maybe floundering a bit because you can't build everything, so it's not doing anything. Oh, wait a minute. It also might be to do with I haven't actually got now a thing to them. It can get a bit funny when it can't get in there. So let's do that and see how that works. They're all going sleepy sleeps now. Sleepy sleeps. Right, that is built. Don't walk over it. For Christ's sake. Ah! Back up. Back up. It should have been a 2. Never mind. Well, that was a farce, wasn't it? Oh, that. Should learn all the keys for this, and then I wouldn't have to do that. I think they can reach. They are doing me things and stuff. They're getting. I mean, there's hundreds here. If I blast this. Ooh, shame. I mean, it's going to have to come upwards. And I'm going to have to do another... I am ready to blast. I might as well get as much depth on this as I can. See what I mean? I can even go down even... That's as far as I can go. So that is as... That is as... Can I do another one? I thought I couldn't do another one. Oh, it's allowing me to do another one. That means that must be... a 2 then. That means that must be a 3. Jeez, we can go down here. Can have a hell of a reservoir on this one. Yeah. Right. So I've got this going. See what I mean? Now they're walking around, so at least I've... That now is going to be something. I will... I can't find what I'm looking for. My... Oh, there it is. I'm going to do this, so I don't need to do that in. There we go. That will now hopefully get filled. How are we doing with our my little... we're not. Why is the bloody thing not... Why is it not working? Right then. I have a cunning plan. No, I don't. Because that's not going to work. I've got 19. Got 1900. Do I want to spend it? Oh, I'm going to have to spend it on something to get this done. This is annoying. Even 1,000 hours that. That would be enough, wouldn't it? But I'm going to have to platform it though. Damn. That's annoying. I thought that would work. Apparently it doesn't. So I need to build this here, and that means I'm gonna, because they can only reach twice. Well, this is a flipping farce, isn't it? But it was an idea. It's still an idea. There's nothing wrong with the idea. It's just how do you build it when you haven't got any form of dirt or anything to help you out with it? I think that might be enough. Oh, we'd have to go with the ladder a bit more, wouldn't we? No, it wouldn't. Let's now pick one of these. That's 1,000. Yep, that's 1,000. So now it can get this side, and it can also get this side. And it can get... Oh, it should be able to get all of this. That's just a farce. Right, let's just build me stuff, will you? There's a good lad. Right, how are we doing with this? Have we got this back again? No, we have not. We've got 600. I'll do that, and then we can walk back over there. Well, in fact, actually, we can walk back over there. We can walk back over everywhere. Oh, I've got this going. Oh, yeah, baby! This is definitely a bit of war. This is actually going to be terrifying. This is probably a bad idea. Or not. No, it's still filling up. I think it'll only go to here, you see. I don't think it'll carry on going up too far. But I have no idea. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. And I'm going, come on, get this stuff. Come on, get this damn system that I've got designed. Come on, where are you? How many have I got left? Oh, fine. I don't mind if I blast these out. At least it can not go down there because I've just filled them two in. Yep. Yeah. Oh, don't do that one. Oh. I wasn't supposed to do that one. Oh, damn it, days. It's going to fill up. Here we go. Oh, that's okay. It's... well, it's doing. It's absolutely chock-a-block. Now, I didn't think that was going to work. Now, it won't get any higher because, as I said, this is the highest it can get because of the problem, because of this. But that is a lot of water that I'm overflowing. I said this was going to be a problem. Pigs, why don't you listen to me? Idiot. Oh, it's gushing in and out. Which I don't know whether there's the right word in, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's building. We are getting our tutti frutti. I'm determined to build this bloody thing. All right, here we go. That was technically not what I was. There we go. So it's now it's got its dam there. It works though. I mean, credit where credit's due, Jess. Credit where credit's due. We've got an enormous amount of field to take out. That's definitely a 3. I think that's definitely a 2. That's a 2. That's a 1. Yeah, so we are going to get... We're going to get water still going through there. But it's obviously going to impact the thing that I wanted it to do. But it's fine. It's doing. It's definitely generating power. So that's it's, yeah, you know. I can't knock my soul really. Well, I can, but come on. Have we got this built yet? Are we going to do this? Desperately trying to get this to go. Now it might be it needs to build this. We can't get to that. I can't do something, and I'm still can't work out why it can't build it. I don't think it can build it because it can't get to it. It's built these two. Construction. Wait, what are we waiting for then? Oh, construction's waiting for construction to be low. If you've been waiting for something. This is one of these. This is one of these things that's really flipping and. Come on, you should be able to do this. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't got the path in. Right, now we're, are we going to be cooking? Yeah, we're cooking on gas now. We're cooking on gas. Like, get on with that and doing that. Get me fluid dump system working. You beavers. Now, I think, don't quote me, but I think that is the lowest point we can go. Yep. That is the lowest of the low points. That means that this is no use anymore. Means I need it to pick it up. It's still not a bad size though. And I've got me thing that I wanted. I'm not gonna, once I get the trouble is it's gonna be an enormous, it's gonna have to be sort of, I'm gonna have to work it out. And what I want to do is move these to here. That'll give me a bit more room. Take these out as well. That'll give me a bit more room. Are we doing? Are we doing? Are we doing? Not doing. Why are we not doing? Oh, you're having a gym jam. Why can't you do what I want you to do? I just want you to build that one. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science. This is turning out to be a flipping trauma. Oh, I'll not do that then. Maybe they are doing it now. They're doing something, but I don't know what they're doing. I'll come back to that. It's a bit annoying because it was all worked out beautifully. But it wasn't. It was just let's see what we can do. Can we build this thing? Let's get on with it. I've got a lot of extract. That's not a problem. $60 gears done. How many planks have we got? Enough. Get on with planting that. Right. Ooh, better check. Because if it does fail, we're in deep doo-doo. Close above contamination 1%. Closed. That's fine. So I could, well, what's that now? About 190 units. So this will stop. It's still, well, yeah, it'll stop because obviously it can't push the things through. But what I can do is work out where I want to put my, like I said, where I want to put my fluid, not fluid dumps, where I want to put my dumping thing. Are we doing? We're doing. Not doing. Why can't we do this? I know why. I know why. I've just worked it out. Biggs is an idiot. The problem is the orientation, not the way I've done it. The orientation on these things is so important that if you get it wrong, it won't work. Now, I think, yeah, see, that needs to build, then that will build, then that'll build. That's the problem that I had. It's the orientation of the stuff. It can't do this way. It won't do it, I think. Not that I had all that wrong, you know what I mean? Like this. If I do it this way, it should work. Push it outwards. There, you see? Oh, see? Because he's not a complete and utter idiot. He's just a slight idiot. Obviously, I can't until this gets out. That's why I wouldn't build it, because it's the orientation of the train. I keep forgetting. You would just think, slap it down, it'll work, but no, it's the orientation of the dirt. What that means is the triangle of the biggest, the direction of where it's going to be built. So the biggest of the triangle at the bottom is where it's going to, do it. If you get that wrong, it's going to cause an issue. Now, I can do contamination barrier, but I don't think it actually makes a difference on this. And that's a lovely bit of water. Pick that up. There's a good lot. And I think we're okay. I mean, obviously, I can even widen it if I really want to, but I don't. The only slight disadvantage, or the only problem being, is the spaddock of the thing cannot. Because of the way this cannot be any higher. I cannot get this any higher than what this is. Even though I've done it here because it was easy to have a walkway. Because of the way that this is. I'd have to increase the height of that to be able to get this higher as well. Oh, is that where the fluid dump thing comes into part then? I don't know. See, now we're getting this done, see? It's going. I wish it was going where it went before. Probably didn't need these either, but not to worry. We'll forego my questionable. I'll have to remind myself of that. So now I can build on the side, but I have to direct it the way that I want it to build. I can't obviously now get... This would have to be built like this. You can go up this now, but I don't even think I need these, but, whatevs. It was just a new idea. It's just a new idea. I thought I've got tons of... absolute tons of things. Why am I not actually being able to get in there? Too far. Oh, it's too blooming far, that's why. So I'm like thinking, well, you're not doing what you're doing. Right, now you'll do it. Now we're gonna go, now we're gonna get all this in there. I didn't think of that it was it's too far. Sweet. I think that's it, though. I don't think I can. Don't think I can get one in there. I might be wrong. I must be able to get one in there, though. Trouble is, I need to... No, I don't. I'll say I need to tear these down, but no, I can do this. That, I think, needs one. Because that was me 3. That would be me 3. That, I think, needs this round here. This one needs to be built as well, but I don't think I can get it in because it won't allow me to do it because of the way this is. And then, well, I know it's weird, but I'm sure I'll get there in the end, and I'll be like, yeah, and it doesn't work, and I'll be like, what the? Yeah, so I can only... The top level of where the things are going to sit, which is actually this level, I believe, actually. Which is, I think, the same level as this here. Yeah, this is where I'm going to have me... Well, I can't do it at the moment, but I'm going to have me stands for this. It would be nice if we could get these. I won't actually. I won't be able to get... I'll get that one and that one, but I can't get that one because it can't reach. When I do that, it will reach. What are we doing? I'm so interested to get this working. Right, I've got as much as I think I can do. If I delete this, this is either a good idea or a bad idea, I don't know. I think they can still reach, they should be able to reach that from there. There you see. That should now come forward. I don't think, oh yes it does come forward a bit more. Oh, right, okay. Won't come any more forward than that one. I'm trying to do that thing that I built that I can't remember now how it looks. I think it went this way. And I think this could go this way. I think it went like this. These are not needed, but I'm just, yeah. Is that a 3? And why is that not a 3 then? Is that an extra? It doesn't like, yeah, it allows an extra, but it doesn't. That's it. That one's not needed. I can't. Waiting for construction. What are you waiting for? Oh, you'll be waiting for that. You're going to be waiting for the other, and you're going to wait for that one. Right. Well, this was a trauma. But we came, we saw, we conquered. We today now have boom boom out, so we can get this done. I'll tell you something, this has been a hell of a thing to try and get to build. I was thinking though that suppose if I'm pumping more water in, I could raise the dam level. But would it work? I don't know. I'm going to try though. I'm going to raise the dam level to the level of this. And that would be a nice... The problem being is it'll probably... Yeah, it'll flood the other part though. It'll flood all of this down here. All of this round here. Because obviously it's already at the level anyway. But anyway, like... Ooh. I want to get some more. See, I'm getting more. I'm getting. Thing is, I've got. Look how much wheat I've got, and look how much that. I'm not producing enough. I'm not producing enough of all of this to be able to get it going. So I've got tons of things, but it's. That's done. We are getting there, but it is getting it built-ish. It's a right pain in the bomb. Right, that one. That one. So that should be it. That should be the thing that I built like 25 millennia. Put that. Because I know the reason why it's not building it's not doing the things is because I'm doing the explosives and they're because there's so many of them, it's just doing the explosive constantly. Where the hell's he putting all these? That's what I would have done. He's certainly not putting them there. Anyway, doesn't matter. Are we out of... I want that emptied. It's supposed to go in here. And I want you to supply... this thing. Let's get it by haulers. I don't think I've got that many haulers either. Yeah. Right. Incapacitated done. Right. Let's go back to our... Yeah, so it's almost there. I've almost got it built. It's taken like half a flipping episode. But I never built one before, so I didn't know what to expect. But I think it was... I don't think it was what I did was wrong. It was the order I had the dirt to actually make what I wanted to build was wrong. If that makes any sense. That one could do with being built again. So we are getting this. I think they can get this. Yeah, they can. What it would be best idea, I think, would be to take this out. They can get to it and put this as a 1. And put this as... Do this, will you? For me? There's a good chap. Yeah, if I do this, this is going to flood anywhere. But it don't really match. You know. I think we put a general. I don't really want them there. I think that is the best place, but to have them. I want this to be done as well. I know I keep doing. I know I keep turning a lot on for do it, but I want that to be done. Right then, hee hee. Right then, let's. I'm gonna be miffed if this doesn't work. I think. While they're taking that, I don't know whether this is big enough. I don't know whether it's tall enough. I don't know nothing. So it may not work, or it may only work so far. Or it may not work at all. That's a possibility. I've got... No, water, wasn't it? I've got enough for the flute dump. Rotate that. That will then go into there. Which is great. Now I will delete these. Delete this. Let's get a ladder back. That's what I was trying to work out. I probably... So, in theoretical terms... See, I could have made that high, but I don't know how high this has to be able to say, well... Obviously, I could make a couple more right next to it and then think about it. I don't know how far it's going to go out, if it's going to go out that far anyway. Nice to get that flipping thing blown out to go down here and not go down here, but we'll come across that. We'll see how it goes. We may get this working before the... No. Wrong one. Before it's all over. I just want to make sure. Don't know why I haven't got any trees in there, but not to worry. Everything seems to be in order, as the saying goes. I will take that down as well. We've got this, yeah, so... Now I've got that, I can now put them three onto there. That I can't see. That's now gone. I'll leave that there because I might want to use it for something, but probably not. In some respects, this and this are not even... Well, no, because I can go over the top because obviously I created that, so that's fine. We could chamfer this off and make it, you know, or whatever, and make it nice and straight. Aha. It's too far. But it won't be too far in a minute when you do me so. I'm really intrigued to see if this is going to work. The thing is, I suppose you have to make a bigger fluid dump to cover more water, you know, cover more area, not water. So I don't know how much this is going to cover. I don't know how much it's going to work, if it's going to work. But at least I know that I've got the concept right, if I've got the concept right. I'd like to take all of this out as well and build this area up. But this could only be done in a drought, I think. Can I get... Yes, I can. I was thinking that I've still got a lot of... I can do this. I can do a couple of levels while that's like this and this. But I can't get any more than that unless I do it through around here, which is a bit of a pain. So you only need to come here. Yeah, well... It does make sort of sense to do some sort of... I do it there, because then it's sort of out of the way. Then at least that way I'm not walking... They're having to walk all the way around just to get to this part. I don't really like... I don't like that. I can increase the size of the reservoir by doing this, because it'll carry on. Well, I think it'll carry on. I may be wrong. Now they're just going to start carrying on putting that in. Put that to there. Right. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's amazing. Pigs is a genius. So it does work. So my idea does work. Yeah, well, quite happy with that. It's a bit of a pain that all this isn't going to be green, but I can solve that by doing some extra curriculum blasting down here. But yeah, the fluid dump system like this is definitely going to work. I don't think it makes any difference of the size of the depth of the fluid. You know what I mean? This is only a 1, so if I did 2, would it do more? I don't think so. I may be wrong, but anyway, we're gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this. Now we got there. I'm gonna try and lay this in a nice screenshot. Anyway, obviously you'll see it or you won't see it, but anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out pigstv.com because I can use that system that I've just built there with that fluid stuff for other playthroughs and the future playthroughs that we're going to have. But anyway, bye for now.